this is the target demographic. If you ever wonder why everything is so fucked and stupid and who this system is being built for, this is it. It is a walking, talking Sephora. It is a hairstyle and a conservative dress, a conservative set of clothing, lecturing for the purpose of lecturing. Lecturing for the benefit of other lecturers. It's a consulting class that exists only to deliver a product that no one needs or wanted or asked for the benefit of other consultants, so they can build so they can build an audience of speakers that they pass jobs around and convince people with people who are spending my money that they need. This is a nuclear disarmament consultant and activist. Okay. A 25-year-old girl who's spent more time on her makeup than knowing anything about
the history
what she's talking
nuclear
about.
Nuclear
weapons, nuclear technology.
Political alliances.
The desperate need we are of power. We fucking need... The amount of energy we have determines the quality of life for the entire human race. Always has been true, always will be true. That's it. There's nothing fucking else. All this talk about nuclear shit is just FUD against nuclear power, which we desperately fucking need. Here it is.
Hey, quick question. Are you feeling kind of freaked out about the possibility of nuclear war? I work in nuclear disarmament, and the most common question I get asked.
I work in nuclear disarmament. What the fuck are you talking about?
Work in we're in the industry. We've got we're international.
A war with Russia. We gave nuclear bombs to the Middle East. What in the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing about nuclear war, you dumb bitch? Guess what? Everybody should have nukes. Just like the fucking guns. If you can make it, you should have it. Then maybe you guys will chill the fuck out.
3D printer.
All the time
3D print me a fucking nuke. I should have a nuke. Everyone should have a fucking nuke.
Isn't it just awful? Aren't you freaked out all the time? Because it's my job, I don't know just the scary stuff, like the fact that there are almost 13,000 nuclear warheads in the world today. Or the fact that nuclear weapons have the potential to end life on Earth as we know it.
Oh, please.
Or the fact that the risk of nuclear war is currently the highest it's been since the Cold War.
Great.
What the fuck does that mean?
I like all of those things.
Yes!
I like all of those things. Somebody, please.
Wipe somebody off the fucking map!
Everyone. And by someone, I mean everyone. Yeah.
You don't need to plink Gazans one at a time before you can set up a fucking timeshare over their natural gas reserves. Just nuke them.
Please, for the love of God.
Here's the thing. I want to give you some reasons to feel hopeful about the potential of a nuclear weapons-free world. There are thousands of people around the world, including myself, who are working...
There is never going to be a nuke-free world, you stupid bitch.
No.
Do you know how much money is involved in this shit?
This is why... This has always been why...
We're fighting over you, by the way. This fucking broad, all you do is spend time making yourself killing other guys as fuckable, so other guys will kill each other to fuck you.
Have you ever thought about just and there's been some decent series and stuff. Have you ever thought about just on the root level of human behavior, just how fucking stupid Star Trek is?
What do you mean?
Because they talk about as Earth, we're beyond racism. We're beyond money. We don't need money. Star Trek. It's
a socialist utopia.
Dumb.
Yeah.
In no way, shape, or form can it ever even...
Dude, it's like an extension
into reality at any point. It's
if all the affirmative
dumb.
action laws were accurate, then that's what Star Trek would be. But they're not.
Right. It's just some.
If every law worked out for how it was designed, that's Star Trek.
Perfectly.
But all of them are fucked and wrong.
The unintended consequences or intended consequences.
We
doesn't matter
beyond money. Then how come in the finale, when you're only a lieutenant, why are you so unsatisfied with your life, Picard? You fucking lie, you piece of shit.
It's just so funny that
there's no competition for anything.
Another few
why are you so
years,
miserable then when you're a blue shirt?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why aren't you perfectly happy?
Yeah.
How much holodeck time do you get, cocksucker?
A nuclear fucking free world is possible. You can only...
Bitch, everyone should have a fucking nuke. Do you understand what the concept of unlimited energy... we need more energy. Everybody. Everybody should be driving a nuke around.
Like, these people need
How do you
somebody.
think a hover car is going to work? It's a flying bomb.
These people need somebody to sit them down and just go, look.
And choke the life out of them.
I understand where your head and your heart.
Why are you getting money for this?
But you
How
need,
can you eat saying this crazy shit? Who's
right.
paying you?
Yes, that's true too. But also, this is fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, I really
Go
want
back
you
to
to
Disney.
understand that this is fantasy.
A nuclear-free world.
This is not
How the fuck are we
possible.
going to power
It
all
will
this shit then?
never happen. It will never happen.
Do you know how much your fucking
And I'm
energy,
just-
your makeup takes to make?
I'm just talking about weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Forget
But
about
they're the
nuclear
same.
power and
They're
all
the
that.
same.
I know, because people are.
If you make energy,
I know,
you
yeah.
can use it for whatever.
No, I know.
You can use it to destroy or build.
Absolutely.
You can't control the destructive part.
Yeah.
Your car is a bomb.
Right.
A continuous bomb, right?
Yes, contained explosions that happen. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
cannot. They're linked permanently forever.
Yep. You can make power with it. You can blow up a city with it. It's the same. It's fucking.
If you have genetic engineering, you
it's-
can fix all diseases, and you can cause diseases that you can't even fathom. You can wipe out entire races with it.
Yep.
They're inextricably linked.
Yeah.
Permanently, and there is a class of people like this run by 24-year-old women who should be pregnant. Because they clearly want something to protect, and they've chosen all of human civilization instead of a kid. And they're making it they're making it my problem.
Foster a dog.
Yeah, get a
Foster
dog.
a dog.
Get a dog. Hey, I got something hey, you get a minute to talk about nuclear weapons? Go get a dog,
Yeah.
you dumb bitch. I don't give a shit about this.
Have you seen been down to the shelter recently? We could fix your, we could
Throw a dog at him.
yeah, just throw a dog at them.
Guys, we gotta
nuclear dogs.
stop, we gotta get rid of nukes.
Yeah.
Well, all the countries that have the nukes are being huge cocksuckers.
Right.
So maybe we just need to give the countries they're doing genocides in a nuke.
Or a dog.
Why don't we nuke up? If Hamas had a nuke, this would be a different conversation, wouldn't it? People wouldn't be getting plinked off in the middle of nowhere and starved to death, would they?
Right.
Hey, I know that you guys, you dropped the food on us. Maybe drive the food in next time, or else the nuke's going off. I don't know. Maybe don't drop it like hilariously with tiny little parachutes.
Hilariously.
Maybe give everybody double food. Maybe drop some steaks, since you guys like to fuck around.
Right.
Or else, everything works on the principle of or else.
Yeah.
That is the this fucking idiot. I mean, these people just have no concept of how energy poor the rest of the world is.
Yeah.
And how much energy we are just wasting in the U.S. maintaining the egos of these retards.
Working every day to prevent nuclear war and who have a concrete plan to get us to a world where we don't all have to live under the threat of nuclear war all the time. There are thousands of us. Some of us are campaigners, some are lawyers, others are diplomats, others
are
are
dipshits.
academics, scientists.
Yeah, so get rid of the nukes then. So the U.S. first of all, tell Israel to get rid of their nukes because you're going to need nukes. Tell them to get rid of their nukes, and then once they do, get rid of yours. Right?
Yeah. This is like this
fantasy.
Pure fantasy.
Nuclear disarmament consultant and activist.
Pure
New York
fantasy.
Times. New York fucking Times.
Sorry.
Medical doctors and activists. Now, one of the biggest concrete
fuck do you
wins
mean a
that we've
medical
had
doctor?
is something called the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons, or the TPNW. This treaty makes it illegal under international law to develop, have, use, test, acquire, stockpile, or even threaten to use nuclear weapons. Now,
How the fuck are you going to make it illegal to threaten to nuke someone? How the fuck does that threat work, you dumb bitch?
I don't know. Ask the Massachusetts school system.
Putin, he's threatening to use a nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Arrest his ass.
Yeah.
What army?
We suspend him for 45 days.
Yeah, Putin,
Yeah.
you're suspended from
Yeah.
the banking system.
Right.
Fine, we'll make our own.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
illegal too.
I know.
Shit.
Oh, he keeps doing.
He keeps doing illegal things.
He keeps not listening.
Send some illegal immigrants over there.
God, this is so insane to me.
It's just like the dumbest.
It's so insane.
This is what college pumps out. This consultant class.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
look.
yeah.
Everything I said is true.
Yeah,
Totally fucking retarded. This is something a child wouldn't even. If you asked a child,
No.
hey, we got nuclear weapons. What do you think about that? Like, well, I mean, it sucks, but obviously, can't get rid of them.
Do we have more?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do we have more nukes?
We have more, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we have more.
Yeah.
We don't want to get caught with our pants down.
No. Yeah.
Piss all over the car.
Now, the majority of
that horse
countries
has left the barn a long time ago with the fucking nuclear weapon free world. Please,
it's all forms of technology are inherently come with inherent destruction.
Yeah,
it's the nature of technology.
It's and the nature of people.
Yeah.
There's going to be some that are going to use it to grab power. There's going to be some to use it. There's going to be some that use it to help people. There's going to be it's the way that we are.
Helping somebody
we ain't any different.
Other people over too.
We are never going to be different, and that is what she doesn't understand.
Yeah,
you're talking about a different species. How responsibly they use nuclear whatever. Like you're definitely not talking about people.
How about
she thinks she is?
How about disarming fucking banks? How about that? Why don't we keep the nukes and disarm the International Monetary Fund?
Okay,
and have no more currency laws. How about that? What's caused more damage? 2 nuclear bombs or interest rates? Why do people drown in medical debt? Because of the fucking interest rates. What does everyone live in fear of? Not being able to fucking eat or afford a fucking house that costs nothing to build.
She's talking about like that's a number one threat on just like most people's minds is like, oh god, the threat of nuclear. Not even.
Maybe these broads it is.
I can't remember the last time.
Fucking problems.
Can't remember the last time I thought about that as a threat.
Nuclear war.
Yeah, that I'm like worried about that. Man, please, for the love of God.
It'd be way too funny to be worried about.
Oh, it's
a big bomb went off. I mean, things are gonna get pretty fucking funny.
That's so quaint. Like to be worried about that.
It's so boomer.
Yeah, to be.
Maybe I'll hide under my desk.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll hide under my desk. Nobody
voted in favor of this treaty, and now just
wait, what was that?
Have, use, test, acquire, stockpile, or even threaten to use nuclear weapons. I hate the message.
I hate the person delivering it.
Now, the majority of countries in the world voted in favor of this treaty, and now, just 3 years after it entered into force, almost half of the countries of the world have signed on. This means that they've permanently legally bound themselves to the treaty. Around the world, campaigners, diplomats, academics, artists,
people going around to look,
doctors, and survivors of both nuclear testing and nuclear war came together.
They better save one in case somebody gets a little nuke research going.
Hey, they're all bound to this treaty. It's like, how do you enforce a treaty? It's like, yeah. Did you guys get rid of those? Yep. Yeah. Totally did.
Totally. We signed the paper.
We did. Yeah. What
do you sign? Sign it again.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. I'll say. Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Hand me your crayon.
The guy that you're saying is like
crayon,
evil.
you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
To make this treaty a reality. And to this day, they continue to make it harder and harder for the countries that have nuclear weapons to get away with threatening to use them. And we can see the effects of this treaty already, especially in the form of divestment from nuclear weapons industries, as well as the increased delegitimization of making nuclear threats. The threat of nuclear war is real, but so is the progress for disarmament.
Are people always threatening to use nukes? Are different countries?
Well, the New York Times.
I'm not like
newspapers
constantly online.
Newspapers say that they are. Newspapers. New York Times is always like, we're on the brink of nuclear war. You gotta buy this article, read all about it.
But I mean, like, are we just in the world over?
No, leaders are. Trump is the only one that has ever threatened it.
Yeah, it's like packaging. Hey, if you guys we're threatening to work, we might just nuke. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of that stuff.
No,
like,
only
hey,
Trump did. He said, Moscow, the Kremlin, all those towers up in flames. And Putin said, really? Yeah. I was like, yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Only 9 countries have nuclear weapons, which means that over 180 countries have chosen not to have them.
Can't build them, can't fucking get the, 9.
Chosen?
Yeah, chose it right. We're above that. It's Star Trek.
Yeah.
They're all like, oh no, we're beyond that. We just aren't gonna. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, some obviously have because I mean, there's certainly the like I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe like Switzerland. They probably don't have them, right? Could they build?
Yeah, but they're in NATO.
I'm
Everybody
sure
in
they
NATO
could.
has.
Yeah.
If they get in a fight, we have to nuke them.
That's the fucking
That's
thing.
the point.
Yeah, not everybody. Right. Not everybody fucking needs the. Oh, why? We outsourced that.
Yeah. Well, America will do it. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Terrifyingly close to nuclear war during the Cuban Missile Crisis, the world actually came
fuck do you
together
know
and
about
negotiated the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, which meant that no new countries were allowed to develop nuclear weapons.
We started
and
the
in the
Cuban
80s,
Missile
when we
Crisis
once again
by putting
came
military
terrifyingly
bases in
close to
fucking
nuclear
Afghanistan.
War, the world was able to come together and negotiate
Turkey.
massive reductions in nuclear weapons arsenals.
All right.
I know. I can remember very well Reagan and Gorbachev during the 80s and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, we still had them. You know, maybe it's like, we got rid of some of ours, we got rid of some of theirs, or neither of us got rid of anything.
Well, they get rid of themselves, you know, if you don't maintain them. So they probably just reduce their maintenance.
Could be.